Hello there, Kathy here from Cookstars. Today we're going to be cooking a really delicious lunch recipe, or it's great as a snack, or actually really good in lunch boxes. So when you're back in school, this is a really good one. It's got lots of nice vegetables in it, and you can use whatever vegetables you happen to have at home. So perhaps you might have frozen peas, they would be great in it. Some spring onions would be nice in it, maybe some red pepper, all sorts of different things that you can put in there. So you can vary this up depending on what you like eating. What we're going to be using today in our recipe though is some courgette. So I've just got about a quarter of a courgette, around about a quarter of a peeled carrot, and I'm going to be using about 2 teaspoons of sweet corn as well. But as I said, use whatever vegetables you've got. So we're going to start off, we're going to be doing quite a lot of grating for this. We're going to start off by grating our carrot. So you need to do this really, really carefully and make sure that your fingers are nowhere near the bit that you're grating, because otherwise you're going to hurt yourself. And grated fingers do not taste good in this, so you might want to be very careful. Okay, and then we're going to grate the courgette. And what we're going to do in a minute, because all of these vegetables are really quite wet and we don't want our muffins to be really soggy, we're actually going to give this all a big squeeze in a second to get all of that liquid out. I'll show you what I mean now. Let's just get rid of those. Okay, so there's all our grated vegetables. If you get a bowl, or you can do this over the sink, if you take a handful and give it a really big squeeze, or you could wrap this up in a clean tea towel as well, works really well. But if you give it a big squeeze, lots of the juices will start to come out. That's perfect, that's how we want it. So get rid of those. And then just put this then, when it's been drained, into a bowl. So I'll just do the rest with the other ones. Obviously, if you're using sweet corns and peas and things like that, you're not going to need to do this, or with the pepper. It's just with sort of veg that you've had to grate, you'll need to do this with. There we are, so that's nice and dry now. I'm just going to go and rinse my hands quickly. Okay, so to the bowl now, I'm going to add my sweet corn. Like I said, I'm going to use probably about 2 teaspoons. And we can give that a bit of a stir up. And now we also need to grate some cheese as well. So I've got about 45 grams of cheddar. You can use any sort of hard cheese with this really. Cheddar works really nicely though if you've got that. I think it's probably the most commonly used cheese, isn't it? So we're just going to put our cheddar cheese in there and then add a few more ingredients, and that's kind of all there is to this one. It's a nice, easy, simple recipe. There you go, so just put your grated cheese in as well. And you can give that another stir up. I'm going to get a bigger spoon. There you go. So next we're going to add in 2 tablespoons of milk. I know this seems a bit weird, but it all comes good in a minute. We're going to add in a tablespoon of olive oil. If you don't have olive oil, I'm sure it'll work with any vegetable oil as well. And a tablespoon, if you have it, of Greek yogurt, or natural yogurt would do, or if you don't have either, just put a bit more milk in, that's absolutely fine. Okay. And we're also going to pop in a pinch of salt, just to give it a little bit more taste. We're going to give that a bit of a stir up now. And then we're going to add in half an egg, which I've already cracked, so just put half an egg in. So if you crack your egg into the cup, first of all, then give it a whisk, and then just use half of that. And then we're just going to put in our flour, and there's 65 grams of flour, of plain flour, sorry, I should say. And finally then we need 1 teaspoon of baking powder, but try to do it a little bit less actually than 1 whole spoon. So just pour that in, and then give that a big stir together then, and we'll see how it looks. It is quite a thick mixture, that is how you need it. I am going to put a tiny bit more milk in mine though. You might want to do the same. See what you think of it when you have a look. I'll show you how mine looks so you can see. There we go. So this is how we want it. Can you see that? So it is thick. And then we just need to put that into a muffin tin now. Now if you've got a spray oil, you could spray that in there, or you could brush some oil in here, but I'm actually just going to use some cake cases. Just put those in. And I'm just going to take a spoonful of our mixture and just pop that in the middle. So put that in each one. Try to get them as evenly as you can. So you can imagine all the different flavour combinations you could do with this. So many different things you could do with it. There's lots of lovely healthy veg in there as well, which is why it's so great for lunch boxes. There we go. So I've made 6. I'm just going to go over them now. Now I've put a spoon in each one. I'm going to go over them and put a tiny bit more in each one. Now I know how much I've got left. We could do the same, like I said. We want to try and get them as equal as we can. And these are obviously going to rise now when they're cooking. Put that baking powder in. There we go, I think that's about right. A little bit more on that one. There we go. There we are, I hope you can see those. So I'm going to put these in the oven now at 180 for around about 20-25 minutes, and I'll pop back to show you them when they're done. My savoury muffins are finished, look at these. Don't they look good? They smell absolutely delicious. I hope yours are really yummy as well. I hope you enjoy them. They're really nice warm like this, but they're quite nice cold as well actually. So let me know what you think. Send me your photos. I'm really enjoying seeing all the pictures. It's really nice to know that other people are taking part in this as well. So send me your photos and we'll be picking a winner at the end of the week to win our prizes. And we're also doing Cook Star of the Day as well. So keep a lookout tomorrow as well, because you never know, yours might be chosen. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed it and I will chat to you soon. Bye.